Hi, this lesson I'm going to teach you how to solve cubic functions. So let's get into it. Now, first of all, we know that from factor theorem, so if P of A is equal to 0, this means that x minus A is a factor of Px. So first step, we need to guess a solution first. So that is, we try P of 1. And if it's not equal to 0, we try P of minus 1. And if not equal to 0, we try P of minus 2 and 2, 3, minus 3, and so on until we find P of A equals 0. And then we'll use long divisions to find other factors. So let's try P of 1 first. So we know this is P of x. So now we just try P of 1 first. So P of 1. So that is, we replace x with 1. So 2 lots of 1 to the power of 3. So 1 power of 3 is 1. So times 2 is 2. Plus 7 times 1 square. So 1 square is 1. So 7 times 1 is 7. Minus 3 times 1 is 3. And then we minus 18. So that will give me, so this add together give me 9. And then 9 minus 3 is 6. And then 18 minus 6 is 12. But actually it's negative 12 instead of 12. Then it's not equal to 0. So we need to try P of minus 1. So let's try P of negative 1. So this means that x is replaced with negative 1. So 2 lots of negative 1 power of 3. So negative 1 power of 3 is negative 1. So 2 lots of negative 1 is 2. Plus 7 times negative 1 square. So negative 1 square is 1. So 1 times 7 is 7. And then minus 3 lots of negative 1 is positive 3. So that becomes plus 3. And minus 18. I just write this down. Then I just go. This add together give me 10. 10 minus 18 is negative 8. And then minus 2. So negative 10. So it's not equal to 0. So we try. Let's try negative 2. So P of negative 2. So that will give me 2 lots of negative 2 power of 3. I just write this down. Plus 7 lots of negative 2 square. Minus 3 lots of negative 2. That becomes plus 6. And minus 18. So that give me negative 2 power of 3 is negative 8. Sum 2, negative 16. Otherwise, you can just put them all on the calculator. So that becomes plus 28. So plus. So 6 minus 18. And then this add together give me 34. And this add together also give me 34, but negative 34. So that is equal to 0. So this means that, okay, x plus 2 is a factor. There you go. So now we find one factor. So what we can do now is we just use px divided by x plus 1. So I just write it on here, okay? So 2x to the power of 3 plus 7x so 2x to the power of 3 plus 7x squared minus 3x minus 18. So divided by x plus 2. So let me move this up. So now we use 2x to the power of 3 divided by x. So that is 2x squared. And then we use 2x squared times x give me 2x to the power of 3. And then 2x squared times 2 is 4x squared. So what I do now is I just minus it. So this minus out and we leave with 7x squared minus 4x squared. so equal to 3x squared. And this minus 3x, I just write this down. And minus 18, I'll just write this down as well. Now, we just use 3x squared divided by x. So 3x squared divided by x is 3x. So plus 3x. And then we use 3x times x. So that is 3x squared. So just write this down. And 3x times 2, which is 6x. So just write this down. So plus 6x. Now we just minus it, okay? So this 3x squared minus 3x squared, it cancel out. And negative 3x minus 6x is negative 9x. So just write negative 9x. And negative 18, I write this down. And negative 9x divided by x. So which is negative 9. So just write minus 9 down. And then we use negative 9 times x is negative 9x. And negative 9 times 2, which is negative 18. So I just write this down. So that is negative 9x minus 18. And we just minus it, that becomes 0. So that is x plus 2 and 2x squared plus 3x minus 9 is equal to 0. Now we need to factorize this further. So this one here is 2x squared plus 3x minus 9. So 2 times 9 is 18. So just write this down. And because of this plus, so we just write 2x 1 plus 1 minus, okay? Or 1 minus 1 plus, doesn't matter. So 2x minus. And of course, we divide by 2 because 2 is the coefficient of x squared. And then two numbers times together to give me 18. And the negative here, which is the difference, is 3. So it should be 6 and 3. And because it's positive 3, so the larger number should be on the positive side. So 6 and 3 here. And the common factor is 2 for this one here. So that give me 3, that give me 1, that give me 2. And these two cancel out. So that becomes x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. So now I just write this down. So that will give me x plus 2, x plus 3, 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So therefore, we can write out here x plus 2 equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we just solve it. So therefore, x is equal to negative 2 or x equal negative 3. So with this one here, I move the negative 3 on the side. So this becomes positive. So 2x equal to 3. Then I divide thing by 2. So that is x is equal to 3 over 2, which is 1.5. So there you go. So therefore, x equal to negative 2, negative 3, or 1.5. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Now let's go through it together. So step number 1, we need to guess for one factor. So we try p of 1, see what happens. So p of 1 first. So that means x is replaced with 1. So which is 2 times 1, which is 2, plus 3 times 1 square is 1. So 3 times 1 is 3, minus 8 plus 3. So that will give me, this add together is give me 6 plus 2 is 8. And minus 8 is 0. There you go. So therefore, x minus 1 is a factor. So now we just do long division to find other factors. So we have 2x to the power 3 plus 3x squared minus 8x plus 3. And this is divided by x minus 1. Now we just use 2x to the power 3 divided by x. So that will give me 2x squared. So 2x squared. Then I just go 2x squared times x and 2x squared times negative 1. So 2x squared times x is 2x to the power 3. And 2x squared times negative 1 is negative 2x squared. So negative 2x squared, and which is minus it. Then 2x power 3 minus 2x power 3, we cancel out. So 3x squared minus negative 2x squared. So that should be 5x squared. So just write 5x squared. And this bring this minus 8x down. And bring this 3 down at 3. Then we go 5x squared divided by x. So that is equal to 5x. So just write plus 5x. And then we go 5x times x. So give me 5x squared. And 5x times negative 1 give me negative 5x. So that give me 5x squared minus 5x. And now I just minus it. So this one here cancel out. So negative 8 minus negative 5, so which is negative 3. But is negative 3x. And this plus 3, we write it down. And then we go negative 3x divided by x. So that is negative 3. So just write minus 3. Then we go negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And negative 3 times negative 1 give me positive 3. So we just write negative 3x and then plus 3. And we just minus it. So that is equal to 0. So now we need to factorize this further, right? So let me write this down first. So that will give me x minus 1, 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. So which is factorize this further. So just write up here. So we have 2x squared plus 5x minus 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. Because we have this negative, so we have 1 plus and 1 minus. So that is 2x plus and 2x minus. And divide by 2, of course. So 2 numbers times together give me 6. And the difference is 5. So 6 and 1. But because we have positive 5, so the 6 should be on this side, positive, and 1 here. And the common factor for this is 2. So this is 3, this is 1, and this is 2. And these 2 cancel out. So that is x plus 3, and then 2x minus 1. So that means this is equal to x minus 1 and x plus 3, 2x minus 1, which equal to 0. So therefore, I just write the answer out, okay? Therefore, x is equal to 1, or x is equal to negative 3, or x is equal to a half. There you go. I hope you got it correct. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.